Big surprise in court today when Carter Hart, one of the 5 accused, was called to testify by his defense lawyer, Megan Savard. So far, Hart is the only one of the 5 former World Junior hockey players who are accused in this matter to testify at the trial. Hart, Michael McLeod, Alex Formenton, Dillon Dubé, and Cal Foote are all charged with sexually assaulting a woman known as EM in a London, Ontario hotel room in June of 2018. They've all pleaded not guilty. Hart appears to be the only player who responded to a text from McLeod inviting him back to his hotel room for a 3-way. "I'm in," he wrote. He also testified that McLeod called him. The gist of the conversation was that Mike was with a girl back at the hotel that wanted to have sex with some of the boys, he testified. Hart's lawyer, Megan Savard, asked, "Did you have sexual contact with her there?" Hart responded, "I did." Savard asked, "Was it consensual?" Hart replied, "Yes, it was." Hart said that sexual contact didn't last long, especially after he made eye contact with someone else in the room. He said, "It felt weird." Hart also gave evidence that could be considered helpful to some of his former teammates. For example, with Alex Formenton, he described how Formenton and EM held hands as they went to the bathroom where they are alleged to have had sex. And then there's Cal Foote, who is alleged to have done the splits naked over EM's face. Well, in Hart's telling of it, Foote was fully clothed and EM was laughing. Hart also said that he didn't see anybody be disrespectful toward or bully EM throughout the night. He said if he had seen that, he would have stopped it or left. The decision to testify for an accused is a really big deal, but especially for Carter Hart, whose freedom but also professional career hang in the balance.
This has an impact, obviously, on his career. You know, there perhaps is a chance that he can rejuvenate his hockey career if he's acquitted and walks away from this all. But more importantly, I mean, if it goes badly and he's convicted, he'll almost certainly serve jail time. His life will be ruined by a criminal record. I mean, it's probably the biggest moment of his life to date.
We don't know if any of the other accused will choose to testify, but it wouldn't be unusual if they didn't. After all, we saw today the other defense lawyers use their cross-examination of Hart to sort of bring out points that helped their clients. Criminal defense lawyer Leo Adler says that's a common strategy when you have a bunch of co-accused.
Hopefully you all have more or less the same theory of the defense, and hopefully only one person, perhaps the most articulate, can testify literally on behalf of everyone else.
Court ended early because the Crown seemed really surprised when Carter Hart was called to testify just moments after the Crown had finished her case. So she needed a little extra time to prepare for cross-examination, and that is set to start on Friday.